Patrice, you always first. Hey, baby. Patrice, you gonna jump on the StreamYard? I just got a crazy message earlier. I don't know who it came from. At the bottom, it said the wrench, but I'll read it. But it's in reference to StreamYard if you don't have over 1,000 subscribers, and I don't. They said to stop using StreamYard. I don't know. I have OBS too, so I might have to just use OBS. I don't know. I gotta see, but it was strange. Why would he send it to me? And it had like, I'll read it to y'all guys. I don't know a 215 number. I should have checked the area code out to see who it's from. Hey, Panda. Hey, Captivate. Today, you know, it's something new. My very first time. Hopefully it works. I'm hosting a panel, so you can feel free to jump on. I just got some information. Hey, Lily, you modded up, Lily. You should come in as a mod, baby. Oh, that's you, boo. I love you. Lily, you always looking out for me. Honest to God, when I tell you this, you was like, all right. But the first person I thought that only have that, I said, I think that might be Lily. Then I said, no, why would it show the wrench? Girl, I tell you, sent the email to me too? Oh, I didn't even see it. But thank you, baby. Good looking out. We'll see what's going on. You know, I'm new, but that's one thing. When it said that, you know, I know you new to you. I said, it sounds like you. But then when I looked, it said like it was coming from the wrench. So I was so confused. Hopefully we have a nice little crowd so we can do our first panel. If not, we gonna still, hey, Miss Cookie, what's going on, baby? We gonna still talk through. It's still crazy stuff going on, y'all. Now everybody beefing. You don't even know if it's for real because they were on the show. I don't know. But anyway, hopefully we have some good topics tonight and we get some people to join us. If you have live stream or you'll get the link and then you guys could come on and we have some good topics. You know, hopefully it ain't gonna be messy tonight. So y'all try to stay in a certain decorum. Y'all make sure y'all try to stay good. So we need to make sure we try to stay good. Thank you, everybody. I was really tired, but I wanted to come on because I wanted to try this panel thing. So until we get some more people, it was the wrench video I saw and shit. Okay, baby. Okay. Thanks, Lily. Thanks for always looking out for me. Miss Cookie, it's good to see you, baby. You guys, we gonna get into our panel, and our panel is not nothing dragging or beefing or nothing like that, but they going crazy now. You know, I really don't follow Nicole Tyler. But you know, of course, when you hear people talk about certain content creators, you go look for yourself. So I went over there. Hey, Queen. You know, it's probably like my second time visiting her, third time. I never heard her curse like that. But see, I don't go over there. But she was really off the hinge. Her and Tracy. And people are calling in, and I guess they Tracy pieces, you know, they cursing her, they being rude to her. I just thought this is too much. Even if it was for a show, I just think it's too much, you know, but it is what it is. They'll work it out. But yeah, I went over there and saw like, wow. I mean, she was cussing so much, right? Cussing. I don't know why I say she was cussing so much, you guys, she was losing her breath. She was having a couple of drinks, she said, celebrating the daughter. But she was cussing so much and she was so upset that she was losing her breath. She was all over the place. She was just unhinged. I was like, gee whiz, is it that serious? You know, and again, I don't side with Tracy, but I watched that video and Tracy never did say anything. She didn't show any docs information of Nicole's. So I'm not sure. But then Nicole did say tonight, you know, and I say too, is what people don't say. She didn't say that. That's my saying, is what people don't say. I hear. She did say Tracy didn't say anything either. Like Tracy didn't, you know, go, I guess, take up for women for, I don't know how it goes. So that's where she's saying she has the real problem with that. Tracy shouldn't have even never brought her name up, saying that Kwani had doxed her. I don't know. They'll get it together. But now she's cussing. She cussed Heidi Fly out so bad. What's her name? Heidi Fly. Heidi Fly cussed her out. Heidi Fly made a video about James. So I guess, Sean Bradley, you are the winner. I knew it was the winner. You are the king. Yeah, because all these people now are in your camp and you all are supporting each other and they're attacking the person that you want to attack. James, yeah. They're attacking the people you want to attack. Your number two people are James and Tracy. Yeah. Now your little attack dogs are going after them now. So we were right. We was right. He is the king. Oh man, I just can't imagine how people will allow somebody to have him on a string like that. But again, I told you, puppet masters, there shall be some. Mhm. I hope you guys are doing quite well from the coronavirus. I hope everybody's safe and they enjoying their days off. Thank you. I know you keep it late hours. I'm going on 9 o'clock in the morning now because that would suit some people a little better than my 8:30. But I have an obligation to my granddaughter to make sure that she's on the bus to school. So that's why I come on after I drop her off at the bus. I have to take care of her and then I come on and have me time. And that's what it was. But I'll go ahead and move it up to 9 o'clock. Um, Welcome, Lily. Thank you very much, love, for stepping in, being a mod for me. Redbone was here as well early. I don't know. Maybe she'll come back in, but I do know that Binge Thinker is working. So, hi, Miss Juicy reviews. So I do see that, you guys. So I see that Sean Bradley is the king. Yeah, he's the king because now he got these people thinking they're on the show. In order to be on the show, they technically work for him. Okay, he's the Andy Cohen of what's going on. So now everybody is going after Tracy and James, and Sean Bradley hates those two people. I hate to use the word hate. He dislikes them strongly. So now they're going after them too. So I guess he's the big winner here. Congratulations, Sean Bradley. I'm glad we're not, with the crew. So we're going to have a panel tonight. And it's all about us, women, and I should have included men, but I did say men could be involved. That men could join us because Captivating Christian is very supportive to me. Spiller Boys coming from time to time as well. So I don't want to make them feel as though that they can't partake in this panel. So I came up with a couple of questions, and they're questions because I just like to get some other people feedback and input on. I know how I think, and I would have voiced my opinion on how I think, but I want you guys to get involved. So if I drop the if I drop the StreamYard information, you could jump on. Please be respectful. The chat, please be respectful. Lily, my gemologist, I think you're on your own, sis. You can handle it, though, I'm sure, right? But anyway, please be respectful. We're not here to drag, but we will at the end talk about YouTube, but not at the very beginning. So if you want to, please, I welcome you to come on, and we're going to get ready to do this thing. What time is it? It's a little early. I said 8, and people aren't getting their notifications either. So I don't know. If you got your new notification, can you put a 1 in the chat? Well, you had to. Not really, you could have saw. If you got your notifications, because they say they messing with people notifications. So I don't know. But I didn't shoot a trailer, but I did try to put it up there. I was working on the trailer yesterday, but I got very busy at work. And so I was tired today. I had, chores to do, laundry and all that stuff. So I'm glad you got your notification. And so I'm going to drop this right. I'm going to invite. And so copy and drop, right? Hold on. And paste. Okay. Now there is your, hi Brenda, how are you? Now there's the StreamYard. If you're able to come on, I will invite you on and we're going to get ready for our panel. This is new. So hopefully some more people will join us, but they got a lot. Bigger YouTube's got a lot going on, but I'm never going to be afraid to go up against anyone, whether I'm little or big. So I said I was going to still do it. No, I didn't do the fashion show or the talent show. Let them have that. But I am going to do the panel tonight. I'm doing well. I'm doing better. Hey, you guys, you know what? So today was my last dose of my antibiotics. I had a Z-Pack. But guess what I noticed? I was telling Queen Diva. When my head is okay in the house if my windows aren't open. But anytime I go outside, I get that pressure. So I noticed the cherry blossoms are out. And I believe that I am allergic to the cherry blossoms. Last year, I took note of that, in the year before, especially when I wear my contacts. My contacts really itches me because I think the pollen. So yesterday I said, okay, let me see. I woke up, my head was fine, right? I did my usual. I went outside and there was that pressure again. So when I went into my office, then I was cool. I came back out, let my windows down, and there's the pressure. So I'm thinking that it is that. Okay, been watching you for a while. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. So we are climbing with subscribers. Oh, and this is how we do this. Hold on, you guys, because this is what I noticed. I'm going to go live on Facebook as well. So just hold on and let me see if I can't do this. Share it with Facebook. That's how we'll get more viewers and for people to see us. So I'm sharing this. Hold on, babies. More viewers and for people to see us. Okay. So I'm sharing this. Hold on. Queen Diva, can you please share it? For people to see us. Okay. So I'm sharing this. Okay. So I just shared it. So it should go out to Facebook. See, I'm getting there. Instagram, I don't know how. I guess you watch me too. I ain't all that tech savvy, but I'm getting there. I bet you I shared that with Facebook. So if you want to come on, I dropped the link for you to come on. And this is the first question. I have a series of 5 questions. And I just say, be honest to who you are, because I will voice my opinion and I'll be honest to who I am, right? So anybody want to jump in? Or did they do it already? Hold on. Y'all know TV a little late. If not, I'll just talk and we could just talk. Hold on. It says invite. All right. Copy. Okay. And jump down there. And let's see if you guys want to jump on. If somebody want to jump on, you just hit that button, right? Right, Captivating? You just hit that and then it'll come on. You could join, right? Okay. So nobody wants to. Okay. Then really, I'm just talking to myself. One proud glamour. Hey, Too Blessed. Hey, baby. I always get excited when I see you, honey, because Captivating, you want to come on, Cookie? As a reformed potty mouth, I'm not a fan of cussing, but I was all the way here for that. Yeah. See, that's what it is. You know what? Okay, we gonna go there for a minute. I'm not a fan of the cussing, but I cuss. Y'all know I cuss. Y'all saw my video. But it's wrong. It's kind of wrong. But that girl, another one, they are so hated. First it was VS. Now it's Five Babe and Tracy. They are so hated that you really get that emotional connection of hate. I'm serious. You get that feeling from them. You say, well, I don't, like I always say, I said, those people not a factor in my life. Hold on, Queen. I'll let you in. Queen, you should be coming up, baby. I said, well, hold on. There you go, Queen Diva. You're buffering. I said, those people aren't a factor of my life. But then when you look at it, those people get so nasty and mean that you would think, wow, if I did see them, I probably would trigger off on them. Okay, Cap. Okay, that's fine. I would trigger off on them because that's what they build up inside of you. So Nicole, I just never seen her rant like that. But like I said, I only watched it 3 times. But I mean, they were so disrespectful in that lady's chat. It's just unbelievable that you would have people come over, that people would come over to your chat and just commence to cursing you out and disrupting your chats. But they do that. So anyway, Queen is having a hard time. She couldn't come on, but thank you, Queen. I appreciate you trying. But this was some of the stuff I want to talk about. What does colorism mean to you, and why are so many Black women bleaching their skin in today's society? Now, that was a question because I think one thing, I think that society has never accepted us as being dark-skinned people. We've always, for one, the African American always had a mark against them. But for you to be dark-skinned, it was even worse. You know, back in the day, especially when it came to slavery, you know, you had the field Negroes and you had the house Negroes. And light-skinned people just made it into the house. So they were always thought to be better. And I think for women now, it seems like prominent, well-educated, successful Black men chooses, not always, I hate to use always, but they choose light-skinned or either white women. So the competition becomes greater for us to try to fit in to society, what society is calling the norm. And light-skinned, to me, is what they choose sometimes. You could have beautiful dark-skinned women. I'm a dark-skinned woman. I deem myself to be beautiful. That's me. However, it's not always accepted in society that you are beautiful. And I think that's why they do a lot of this bleaching now, is because they want to be accepted. See, but I think once you get to a point like that where you want to be accepted so bad that you would bleach your skin, you would put on blonde hair, and you would do different things to look like another race, I still believe that's self-hatred. I do. You hate yourself so bad that you want to look like someone else, or you want to be someone else. Now, I could be wrong, but dark-skinned people always have had a hard time, and it's beautiful dark-skinned women and men, beautiful, but society just don't accept them that much. And that's why I think people try to look like another ethnic group. I think so. Let's see what somebody is saying here. Dark skin, light skin, when you love yourself. See that? But insecurities, see, that's what I think, Patta, because we become so insecure. People become so insecure because society is telling you, you are not good enough. And we are believing that. If somebody tell you that all the time, you begin to believe it. So they deem the light-skinned person better than the dark-skinned person. And so what happens? When you don't love yourself and you're not strong yourself, you go to be the light-skinned person. You want to be like them. And I think that's a problem. Yeah, it's pretty sad because there's many shades and a lot of us are beautiful. We're just beautiful people. But again, they don't accept us to just be beautiful as we are. That's why so many of us, and if you look in the industry, more and more Black women are lightening their skin, wearing blonde hair, getting butts, getting boobs to look like the blonde woman. Now, I don't think anything is wrong with makeup, blonde hair. You choose whatever color hair you want to. But I just think that society is drilling that. They infiltrating our minds to think that we as beautiful, dark-skinned Black women are not good enough. And so that's what happens to us, you know. So that's what I believe that. I actually get offended when people say, what you mix with? I always say Black and more Black. I know that's right. Just because you light don't mean you have to be mixed. Keeping it real, the lighter person's skin is the closer to white they are. Unfortunately, white is absolutely Cookie. Cookie, you are right. That's what I'm saying. So many of Black people try to look as close as possible to white because they're more accepted. Yeah, I can go in there, and everybody know we talk about this on, several occasions, that I can go in there as a dark-skinned Black woman, have the same education, have the same experience, come from the same area, and have gone to the best of schools, just like that light-skinned woman. Even, I'm not going to even say the white woman, because I already know 9 times out of 10, I don't have a chance with her. but even just just my black counterpart, my sister, and she'll still get the job before me because she's more closer to looking like them than I am. That's true. That's true. Keeping it real. Oh yeah, you right, Cookie. I get it. That's the truth. Yeah, thank you. Yep, that's the truth. So that's what that's about. And that's why I think the pressure's on us because a lot of times, when you're young, you're not told enough how beautiful you are. Little kids, our little children aren't told enough how beautiful they are. They're not even taught about being just an African American, their culture and everything. So if you don't drill that into your child's head, anyone could come along and tell them they're not good enough. That is just the truth. It's just the truth. So I just say, you know what? I just have to love me, for my big nose, my big lips, my not so perfect eyes, butt, flat. It doesn't matter. I just have to love me. You just have to learn to love yourself so you won't feel lesser than the light-skinned person next to you. But they're doing it, and they're doing it in the industry, and you know that television is nothing but mind infiltration, mind control. That's what television is. So when you see it so much on TV, you begin to want to be like them. But it's happening on all those shows, So that was one of my questions, and I just wanted to know if someone feels. So we don't have a panel, so we just go talk this thing over, and I'll give it an hour, and I go because I know other people got other stuff. So let's see, Miss Cookie. There are so many hues of beautiful brown people. We really need to embrace our skin. They make it very hard. Yes, television is mind control. Exactly. They make it so difficult for you because we want the best for ourselves. And again, if we're not taught about embracing ourselves, just accepting who we are, we're not good enough. That's true. We're not good enough. And when you tell us we're not good enough, the first thing we want to know is what can we do to be better? I don't care how much money we get as black people. I'm just gonna say as black people, I don't care how much money, how we go, we are still considered less to them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether we eat caviar with them or eat filet mignon or drink. It doesn't matter. We're still less than they are. They'll let us in, but they'll put us in our place if we get out of line. That's true. You're still black no matter what it is. I personally don't believe that, but everyone has their own opinion. Hello. You don't believe what, sweetheart? You personally don't believe what? Voice your opinion. You good? Miss Manny, voice your opinion. You personally don't believe what? Oh, over here is okay to agree to disagree. Yeah, we don't come down on you over here because, like I said, this is my voice, my opinion, my perception, and my view. But you have your own, and you right. You right to speak it here, as long as we not disrespect it. So tell me, Miss Manny, what you disagree with, baby. It's okay because we could talk about it. Would you like to come on and voice your opinion? You can say what you want here. We don't beat you up over here. That's just my opinion. I believe that we just, as dark skins, I don't believe that light-skinned people gives. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But that's okay if you don't believe it. It's okay for us to agree to disagree. It's always have been like that. But maybe not in your area or in your experience. But is in my experience, yeah, is exactly that. But maybe not in your experience, baby. So that's okay. We agree. I mean, we agree to disagree. Thank you, love, for stopping by. Okay. So my next question is, okay, now, does the name bitch offend you? Anybody welcome to jump on the platform? They welcome to continue. Does that name offend you? And if it does, why? And if it doesn't, why? Because we got a lot of them rolling around. I know a lot of people just in general call each other bees and stuff like that, So I want to know, because that name is slung quite a bit on YouTube and just in general in your everyday life, you know, in my area, my age bracket or experience. But you are right. Demographic plays it. Okay, there you go. Demographic plays a big part in that. Mhm. And I must say, in my adult life, I have been in more Caucasian areas than I have in African American or diverse areas. I lived in basically 85% Caucasian states in my adult life. hmm So maybe that's what I seen and that's what I know. Yes. So you said, Pata, you saying that the word bi offend you. Why? Why? Manny, are we good, baby? Miss Manny, are we good with that? Why does that offend you, Pata? If you don't mind. Okay, I'll get ready for you to. I'm 55. Okay, hold on. I'm 55, and back in my days, those was fighting words. Absolutely. I'm 58, and back in my days, if you called me a B, that was fighting words. That was bad as knock my mama off the cliff. Y'all remember knock my mama off the cliff? Yeah, where you knock, you put the popsicle stick or the stick, and then you knock it and you start fighting. Well, a bitch is the same thing. Yeah, so that's why. But I think what happens here is, oh yes, of course we are on the same page. Thank you, baby. I think what happens here too, Pata, is people call and it's so accepted and is a norm in society now that is the connotation. You could put it positive. I don't see how, but I'm just going to tell you what I view and what I perceive. You could put a negative or a negative or a positive connotation on the word biatch. And I think that they use it as a what they call those names, like a pet name or you know, like this, yeah. So it's acceptable. But then when you say B, if you then it's not acceptable. So it's the connotation that you put on it. Okay, hold on. My girl Cookie says so. Okay, B is a double-edged sword. Yeah, out with friends is a term. There you go, is a term of endearment. While with someone I don't care for is a fighting word. You right. And I think we just accept it. And here's a good point. It is used interchangeably, and there's a danger with that word. Just just like the N-word. You absolutely right, Miss Manny. Just like the N-word. Because I say that, hey, Queen, I say that too. You know, I'm not gonna say that I don't say the B word. I never sit here and tell y'all that I'm innocent. Never. Y'all know I sling some cuss words at some time. I said I'm trying to change the trajectory of the YouTube streets. I'm trying to shift the paradigm. So I don't want to come on here and be that woman, that girl, you know? And I'm not gonna sit up here and call you bees and you call me bees and I be all right with it. Because a lot of people on here, when they call you a bee, no, 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 no. It's not nice. It's fighting words, B. That's what that is. Yeah, no, it's not nice at all. So no, it's not acceptable for you to call me like that. But Miss Manny, you absolutely right. And Cookie, because I heard, oh, come on, bitch, you know that. You just and it's cool. But if somebody call you, hey, Fran, how are you, baby? If somebody call you and put that negative connotation on it, shut it down. You ready to fight. And that's true. Back in my day, it was fighting words. And that is true. That is true. But again, they say so much around here. Oh, Queen Diva, you look just absolutely beautiful in your new pic. They say it so much around here. I won't lie, I use that word way too often, but it is okay. Yeah, I think we all do, y'all. I ain't never said that I was innocent. I use it too now. Don't get me wrong. I don't come on here and act like I'm sin free. I hope I don't. And if you think I am, you think you're wrong. As a cosmetologist, I let everyone know, don't call me the B word and I won't have to cut below. Oh, okay. Okay. You round cutting folk hair. Hey, Fran, how are you, baby? Thanks for joining me. So yeah, I wanted to see that because you know how they going back and forth on the YouTube with the B word. So I just wanted to know, is it offensive to you? I think people more our age though, like um in the 50s might find it offensive, or sometimes we play it off too, but I don't know. I just don't want, people to get too, the B word doesn't bother me. Okay, babe. Yeah, it doesn't if somebody's not really saying it to you to harm you, but you call me a B. I have a problem if you, again, the connotation that we put on words make people perceive it different. Yeah. So I wish I was. Oh, thank you, Manny. Come back and join me, sweetheart. I really appreciate you coming. Note taking, Patter. I really appreciate you coming. And I hope you subscribe, sweetheart, and get the notifications. They say they messing with the notifications. Again, they have a lot of stuff going on. You guys know I'm a smaller YouTuber, but I'm fine with me. I'm comfortable with my body. I could be small. It's okay. I'll get wherever I have to go. So, people got stuff going on. So, and people aren't getting their notifications. Yes, to each his own. 100%. You're right, Patter. Patter, thanks for joining me. I'll be 53 in June. So thank you. And you know who I think I draw more to? Older women and men and people who just don't want to be bothered with that garbage. I really do, because when we was talking in here one day, I noticed everyone was around my age. They were in their 50s or late 40s, just mature. Just mature. The MF word is my favorite word, so I can't be mad at the B word. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. What's not for long, baby? Not for long. What, Patrice? Did I miss something? I'm just saying. Hey, friend. I hate Cookie. So, yeah. My mind is going somewhere else, y'all, but I'm with y'all, but I'm with this chat too. I'm with this chat too, y'all. Because I told you I go from platform to platform. So I see certain people and I keep my eye out. I'm very observant. I am. And so my mind is somewhere else when I'm dealing with this. Oh, yeah, I'm about being a small. Hey, you know what, Patrice? This is something I was going to talk about today too, as well. Me as well, Mama T. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen, we're small. That's why I have low top. Me too. And I think that's why too, Cookie, because I'm an older woman and I just don't have time for that. Okay, we gonna talk about. Thank you. I appreciate that, Fran. Thank you, Fran. I appreciate that. Lily, pay attention, baby. So anyway, this is what I wanted to say. There are a lot small YouTubers. So I like for us to try to support some. Now, everybody may not entertain us as well as the next person, but if you have a platform and you trying to grow, please make sure that we try to support another smaller YouTuber to help them build their platform. So we see two people here who said they have a small platform. So we trying to Lily, I'm sending you a message. I'm sending you a message, Lily, on your phone. Okay, so I think what we should do is try to support smaller YouTube. So if you're a smaller YouTube, please make sure that you let us know so we could come over there and subscribe to your channel and try to get you up in numbers if that's what you want to do. I just sent you a thing at that 2-1 number. Okay, so keep a let's try to do that. Let's try to support each other. It's going to take time, especially if we organically grown. It'll take time, and don't worry about that too much. But yeah, I'd like to subscribe to you if you're a smaller YouTube. I appreciate you coming over here, joining me on my platform, and then I'll come over to your platform as well to support you. So, okay, and the next question, why do you think we as women, especially black women, are quick to tear down each other? Why do you think we quick to tear down each other? Or do you think we tear down each other? Thanks. Oh, James Soldier. Thank you, Fran. Appreciate that. I am the baby in the family, so I gravitate towards. I'm the baby of my family too. I'm the baby in the family too as well. I'm the baby. But why do you think we're so quick to tear down other black women? Women tear down women, and men, I guess men do the same. I don't know, but that's some stuff too. That's something that I always wanted to hear other people's perspective. I mean, I have heard other people's perspective, but I'm wondering as I travel these YouTube streets, why is it so easy for us to attack each other and tear each other down? You know, and to go really for the jugular when there's enough money for everyone. You know, why is it? And I know they call it the beef sector. And I know you guys, I know I'm in the beef sector or whatever it is. But why is it just so easy for us to try to tear each other down, be so malicious and hateful and mean and just cruel to each other? As when wouldn't you want to see another sister succeed? I don't know. Let me read another comment. I am okay, baby. I got that. Here's Miss Cookie, and I find that small platforms start out being interactive with their chat, but as they grow, they focus more on their day ones. You know what? And I'm not gonna do that. Willie Lunch letter. Oh, the Willie Lynch letter explains it all. You right, Miss Manny. It happens at the job all the time. You know, for many, many years, we have been beat down and we have been brainwashed. And I think that we have that crab in the barrel mentality. And I think if I destroy you, I have a better chance of making it. But that's not true. That's not true, because the same people you stepped on to get to the top will be those very same people you see coming down. There's enough money for everyone. I really hate the way they talk on here sometimes about each other, especially people with disabilities, their physical appearance. You know, everybody is not beautiful to you, but they're beautiful to someone else. And it's so easy for you to talk about what somebody don't have and how somebody look. To me, it's just something is missing. Something is missing. Are you afraid of something? I don't know. Something is missing. Okay, let's see. No, you know what I will always do though? I find, okay, but as they grow, they focus more on their day one. See, you know what, Miss Cookie? I don't find myself doing that. And I'm going to tell you why it happens. Because I think society's that made that way, but as a whole, we should know better by now. We don't, though. Some black people don't want to see other black people come up, but I want to see you come up because I love to see you come up. Because you know what? I'll tell you this, right? I'm gonna tell you that. I'll tell you this little story. You know, it's always a story. Miss Cookie, I'm gonna get back to you. You know, I left home when I was 19 and got married when I was 19. My husband joined the military. So I've traveled, but I've always been in predominantly white states. All right. Now remember 19. You all around black, you know, in my demographic area was a lot of black people, my people, right? So me traveling the state and living in other states, me traveling the world, living in other states, I saw most Caucasians. I lived in most areas where it was heavily populated with white people, right? So when I moved back to the East Coast and I came to where I live at now, I was so excited, y'all. Honest to God, I was so happy because I had never seen. Now, remember, I was only 19, so I didn't experience a lot of doctors and nurses and stuff. I didn't look at it then, but in my adult life, that's what I looked at as far as education and career-wise and professionalism. I was so happy to see so many black people, professional black people. I didn't know what to do. It was like I was just amazed. When I went to the doctor, my first encounter to the doctor where I live at now, I had went to the emergency room, right? and I was my back or something. I had pulled a muscle in my back when I was in the emergency room, and I was waiting, and they said, okay, the doctor be in with you, Now I see all these black people, nurses, and I see all these people. And then this young dude came in, y'all. He was young. He had to be only probably in his 30s, I would say. Medium, maybe mid 30s. Dreads nicely done down his back. And when he walked in my room, I just looked at him. I said, oh, yeah, I'm just waiting for the doctor. He said, well, hi. He said, I am the doctor. I said, what? I said, brother, you the doctor? He said, I sure am. He said, I'm Dr. So-and-so. I was so shocked, but I was so happy to be amongst so many of my people who was doing well. And they were doing real well in the area, right? I was so happy for that I don't understand not wanting somebody else to be successful. I just don't understand that, why we have that crab in the barrel mentality. Why wouldn't we want to help somebody get up? I just don't get it. There's some beauty in everyone. Absolutely. To the world, you are one person, but to one person, you are the world. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm talking about in general as a people. Yeah, I mean, it is. We do. We have that crab in a barrel mentality. And I just think they have brainwashed us just to hate ourselves, that we don't even want to help ourselves get ahead. I don't have my glasses with me, sweetheart, but I could read, but I don't have my glasses with me, sweetheart. Yeah, it's like it's no big deal to me. Yeah, exactly, Fran. They don't even have to like you. Every other race is they will help each other get ahead. Only us. But that's something deep rooted in us that we can't rise above, that we wouldn't want to see each other do well. I don't know. Really. I can't now. That one I can't figure out. You guys can help me. Do you experience a lot of racism here? Absolutely not. Where I come from? Yeah. I tell you, yeah. I tell you one time, right? I lived in this state. I can't figure it out. Nah, that ain't roasting and gagging, Cook. That ain't roasting and gagging, baby. These people are, nah, that ain't roasting and gagging. Absolutely not. That definitely crossed the line of roasting and gagging. I've been around some roasters and gaggers, and it doesn't happen like this. These people are downright dirty and nasty. And they are very mean and malicious and vicious people in this beef sector. I would never do some of the stuff they do. I would bow out before I let myself go that low. But anywho, we was talking about racism. So I remember one time I worked at this company, right? And it was like two black, one of us. It was black. It was about three black professional women, I'm gonna say, on my where I work at. And we were a new company and we was a rising company. And so we had a newspaper article was coming up, right? We had a newspaper article was coming up. So I'm trying to say this without saying all my business where I worked. So anyway, this lady who was my supervisor, my superior, she had to select the people to go in the newspaper. And so listen how they set it up. Now, we're in a predominantly white area, right? And so our business is flourishing. So we in the newspaper. We're in a big newspaper there, and they interviewing us. So she because I'm trying not to say too much. Well, she say to this other black woman. Now, there's only two of us on that day shift, that unit, right? She say to us, she said, oh, I need you to come over there. They over there. The newspaper is over there, and they're taking a picture. So she said, I'm taking care of this person, so I can't go because I'm trying to get this person in. I do. So she said, okay. She said, okay. She said, well, you come, right? And so, okay. So this no lie, y'all. So now we had a black, a Latina, We had, of course, the Caucasian, and then she was Caucasian. And then we had, no, that was it. So basically, she had got a person from each race. So as she coming out her door, she closes the door and she said, okay, come on. She said, okay. She said, I got my token. I said, what? I said, no, this just didn't say that. So I'm walking, and now me and her was cool, I thought, right? So I'm walking and I'm saying in my mind, no, this B just didn't say that. But I know I heard what she said. She said, okay, I got my token. I said, I know that's what she just said. See, because the other girl was a black girl, but she wasn't able to go, and so I was the only other black woman, and they wanted to make sure they put diversity in this newspaper. They wanted to show that they were diverse. That's how all of them do when they advertise. If you always notice, they always have what they call a token. So I said, no, this be just and said. So I went on, I took the picture and everything. I felt so bad, y'all. I felt so bad, right? I had got the picture. The picture was in the paper. I was all excited. I was pressed up, scroll, ready to go, right? Picture was in the paper. And I told her, I said, you know what? I want to talk to you. She said, oh, what? And I said, yeah, I want to talk to you when we get back to your office. And I don't know if I told y'all before, I'm pretty sharp with a pen. hmm I write, and I write to the highest of the high. I'll go ahead and do that peer to peer and follow the chain of command, but I'm going to get to the top, right? So I said, I know I wasn't mistaken. I said, did you say you already got your token? She said, oh, no. Call me by my first name. I said, yeah, you did. I said, I heard you clear. I was standing right next to you. I said, you sure did say that. She said, no, I would never say that. So you guys, make a long story short, I'm trying to get it out. They took the picture and hung it up in our break room. And so I go in the break room one day, and there's how you take the pin, the push pin. They had pushed it right into my eye, in my face. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, no. Now I'm thinking I'm working around these white folks and they okay. Smiling in my face every day, buying lunch, and we just working, together, teaming it up. So I said, oh, no. I felt so bad, you guys. I felt so bad. But in the midst of it, okay, she goes to DNO. She went on, was over in the island somewhere. She was on vacation with her family. So, of course, I contacted HR. I sure did. And I wrote HR. HR was so heated when they saw my documentation, and this the God honest truth. They called her. They called her on her vacation. She had to cut her vacation short because they knew I had a suit for their ass. They knew I had a suit for their ass, and they was trying to stop that suit. So they called her. She called me. She came back from, because now she had to go to corporate. Corporate wanted to see, and corporate wanted to talk to me. And so the HR lady is calling me in there. She said, Shell, I am just so sorry. She said, we love you here. We wouldn't have never. And this company don't tolerate discrimination, racism. I'm so sorry that ever happened to you. And this Caucasian lady in HR had tears in her eye. She said, you've been here for a while and we love. I am so, so sorry that happened. I said, but it happened. And so now the big people are coming and I'm explaining it to them. So that chick had to cut her vacation short and come back. So she calls me. She calls me one night. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I don't remember saying that, but I would never, ever say that to you. So to make the long story short, I've been saying that. I felt so bad, you guys, that I took the picture and I had a couple of articles that I wanted to send my family. I put them in the trunk of my car and never even used them again. When I told my dad about it, when I did take the picture out to give to my dad, I told him the whole story. I didn't feel good at all. She had said that, needless to say, she lost her job. Yeah, because they knew I had a suit. Good Lord. When she said that, and when I told the other black man, I said, I said, wait until I tell you what Val said. She said, what? I said, wait and I tell you. She said, That's why I didn't want to go take the picture, because I kind of had felt like I was going to be the token black for them. I said, wow. So anyway, I'm sorry. Deep-rooted issues, they're pouring out to other subscribers. I know, like I said, they going, I know Miss T, back in the day, folks got popped in their mouth for such, yeah, man, they just nasty. But yeah, so somebody had asked me, had I experienced racism? Yeah, because I've been in predominantly white states, and I've experienced it quite a bit, but not too much that I couldn't handle it, you know? For one thing about it, when you're around a lot of Caucasians like that, and you associate with certain things, they sugarcoat. They make sure they sugarcoat a lot of stuff to make sure that it doesn't cross the line, because they know they can get penalized for it. So they sugarcoat it, you know? But yes, they did. Yes, I've experienced this. Thank you for joining, whoever's a new subscriber. We really get down in the morning. Uh-huh. I'm trying to keep my composure. You guys, I was so hurt though when that happened. I was so hurt. You know what she was seeing, of course, but she lost her job, and she had a heck of a job. Yes, she did. She lost her job with that company because they knew I was about to sock it to their butt. They knew, I told you, I'm a writer, and I wrote it word for word, darn near what happened. I sure did. And I wrote at the bottom what I would like to see happen. But I didn't say fire her. I didn't want her terminated. You know, but from that point, they knew anytime they call you off of your vacation to come answer the corporate, yeah, you did some wrong, sis. You did some wrong. Ain't that something? Yeah, they something else. And they always, and see, this chick always liked my style. So she was like, oh, you know, I buy you stuff, because she liked my style. And I never thought she would say that. She said, yeah, you know, I buy you stuff. I thought we was really cool. She said, I wouldn't have never said. But see, what happened is you got comfortable. Y'all, like, I go in that mode. You got comfortable, and you thought it was all right to say you had your token. But see, I wasn't a dumb token. You should have known that, but you didn't. So that's how that goes. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. They want to they want to know how you drive nice cars, how you have nice things, how you live in nice. Like, we're not entitled to those things, and we are. We work hard for that. She wasn't, the sister was, oh, who she was trying to fill me out? Oh no, she knew me, and she knew I was sharp with my mouth too. She knew who I was. It wasn't like I hadn't been around her, like we hadn't had a, you know, running before. But see, people play, a lot of times people play us to be unintelligent. And you can't go to somebody just talking verbally. Yeah, she called me. She did. No, once they see you wrote something, and I tell my children this, I tell my sister this. Don't go to somebody with just words. Here, say no, no, don't do that. Go with documentation. At 10:31, I entered the building, and at 10:51, so and so did so and so, and at this, and quote state, this is what they said. Quote state, this is who was present. You have to write. And when you write that, the first thing they say, oh no, no, this got to be true. This woman been writing this for days, or she know that. A lot of times writing sticks versus mouth. Ah, I know, I was. Oh, what? See, they can't do that. Yeah, it's certain things, but you know what? We sit back and allow people to do things simply because we don't know. We don't know. My Yeah, simply because we don't know. But I tell you, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you. But I tell you one thing, I'm a document like something else, baby. I'm a document, and then when I hand it to you, you got to take me serious. And then we'll go for. So I'm gonna go through the chain of command, because that's how I was taught. Go to the chain of command. The other day, a co-worker of mine told me I was alive. Wrote this whole thing up. Sure did. And then I told my supervisor, because she didn't apologize, next time she get out of line, I'm gonna put her back in line the way I see fit. Since you didn't respect me, there won't be a next time you'll get away with it. Don't call me a liar. Just say I may have miscommunicated something, but don't tell me you lie. Oh, baby, was I heat? Oh, and when I get, oh Lord, when I get heated, I can hardly wait to get somewhere and start to start the writing. I just then I start all over. As long as I get it right, read it backwards, read it front, however. Yeah. And then, you know, Fran, I say on here a lot, you have to watch what people don't say. Yeah. Sounds crazy. You have to listen to what people don't say. And that sounds crazy because how can you listen to something that has no sound to it? But you can. Listen to what people don't say. Just listen to people. And it's not very long. People will show you who they really are. You only can pretend for so long. And then they'll show you who they are. Oh, yeah, Miss Fran, probably so. And they want to know how we do so well and what we do. We do it just like you. We pay bills. That's what I say. How do you do that? How do you do that? Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I do it. When someone is talking to you, they're trying to convey something to you. Depending on what it is certain things they're not going to say. They're only going to form and sound out stuff what they want you to hear, and they want you to perceive it the way they say it. But in some cases, is what people don't say. Yeah, it's what they don't say. I could sit here and tell you a bunch of stuff, but you could formulate just by me with my actions, and what I'm saying is what I didn't say to you. I guess half of you guys could probably guess what I do. Yeah. Or who I am or something like that. You probably could guess that because it's what I don't say. But I'm going all around to just for me to tell you what I want you to know. But it's what you don't say sometimes that leads me to perceive some other things. I don't always say I'm right, but I could say 99.9% of the time I'm right. Peekaboo. I know that sounds stupid. Yeah, just listen to people talk. I went on somebody's platform, they said everything. They said everything, but I was listening to what they didn't say. And I gathered from what I gathered, what they didn't say led me to perceive what was right. It's because what you didn't say. I want to hear what you didn't say. Oh, yeah, you like, oh, I tell you, I used to have the hardest time writing. I think I told you, I'm a big procrastinating. Yeah, that's a good thing to know, Miss Cookie. Look, you heard Queen Diva say that's a good thing to know. Yeah, you have to, in all honesty, friend, it sure was. Here, I tell you this, you have to know how to beat someone at their own game sometimes. And a lot of times when we going up against the other people, I want to be politically correct because a lot of us are educated, so I don't want to say that. But when you're going up against them, it's sort of hard to beat them if you're not solid, if you don't know what you, because I want to be politically correct. That's why I'm beating around the bush. It's hard to go up against them if you're not intellectual enough, somewhat. Not being offensive, but if you don't know, not that I'm the smartest thing in the world, but if you don't know how they play their game, okay, if you don't know how they play the game, it's hard to beat them at their game. See, they always tend to, and this is general, but they always beat you by policy and procedures and what you don't read. Most of the time when we talking about career-wise, job-wise, they'll beat you like that. But if you're not sharp on that, then it's hard for you to even compete with them. Right, because they wrote the book, you didn't. So you would have to read the book, you would have to comprehend it, and you would have to get somebody else, if you didn't comprehend it, to break it down for you to even go at them. See, policies and procedures are deep. That's in the work world. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks. I'm glad you're a writer. We know where to go to when we need somebody to write. I hate writing. Can't y'all tell from the way I write in chats? Oh, I know. I always, Miss Cookie, my first interaction with you was, I think something you had wrote me, right? I said, boy, damn, she wrote a book. I understood it. I understood you well, and I took your advice. But I said, gee, did she have to write this book? She wrote a whole book down here. So now that you say that, I could believe that because you wanted to make sure that you conveyed what you wanted to convey to me so I could perceive it as you was conveying it. So it took you that length of writing. Isn't that putting it right nicely? How Cookie did not put that right nicely? I'm missing Reed. I'm sorry. Reed, I wanted you liked her. I love writing a good old letter to corporation. Oh yeah. Some people do. I really hate to deal with those people. I try to deal with them as less as possible. But if you have to, you have to, So Fran, you understood what I was saying? Yeah, yeah. I am so mad that nobody want to jump on my panel with me, but I really do enjoy talking to you guys. I do. It doesn't matter. Here's our next question. Self-love. No. Oh, you guys, let's get into this one. Anybody watch, and this is a TV show, and how long we been on? Okay, we've been on now. But you guys, just tell me. Anybody watch, what is it? Married Love After Lockup? You watch Love After Lockup? Because I got a story about that. Do you guys watch Love After Lockup? Put a 1. I would, but I'm putting my baby to sleep. Oh, go ahead, sweetheart. Put the baby to sleep. Precious babies. I know my grandchildren are visiting, and that's why I didn't come on yesterday. And, sometimes they be all over. Patty, you watch Love After Lockup? Queen, you watch Love After Lockup. Anybody else watch that? Listen, here's my last question to you. And I guess because, yes, you did, Mz.Teavalocity. I really appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Let me tell you why because I was watching that a little bit at work. One of the ladies was sitting down and she was watching it. The night shift was coming and she was watching it. Could you marry? Now I got a story too. I got a story. No, I ain't marrying nobody in jail. No, 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 no. But could you marry someone in jail? Would you be able to do that? I had a girlfriend who did it, and I'm gonna tell you the story about her. If I haven't already told it, I don't know if I've told it before. Can you do that? Oh, let me see, girl, because I heard what you said. I can't respect these YouTube news reporter with all their grammatical errors when they're Googles and spell check. Oh yeah, yeah. He took a V car. Well, let me see. Yes, I've noticed. Okay, so listen to this. So we was watching this Love After Lockup, and I had a girlfriend. Y'all. She married this dude in prison. She became his pen pal through somebody else, right? She rolled with him, she rocked with him, going down there putting money on his books and everything, right? She married him in prison. We couldn't believe it, but then I knew my girlfriend struggled with self-esteem and a few other things. So I could believe that she would do it, but I hadn't believed it until somebody told me because she never told me. So one of my other girlfriends told me that she had went and married this guy in jail. And when she married this guy in jail, of course, she went to visit him. She put money on his books. She did all that, So maybe like a year or two later, he gets out of jail. And I guess you got to give him an address and all that. So she give him the address, she get her place, make sure, and she, telling, and she's getting ready to celebrate, and we over there, and this is crazy. I'm asking her, why would you marry this guy? And I'm asking her, but again, she did it. He came home, you guys. He came home. They had relationships, right? That night. told her he was going to get a pack of cigarettes after they had relationships. When she woke up, I guess she had been drinking, getting high, whatever. When she woke up, he had left the ring on the table and was gone. Right? She woke up. Of course, she called us. And she was all upset, saying he had left her. He left his wedding ring on the table and never came back. She hunts him down because somehow the jail called looking for him, or somebody came looking for him. She hunted him down in Miami, and the dude was already married. What happened? Oh, this is what happened. He went back to jail. I'm sorry, I lied. He went back to jail, right? Something he did, they locked him back up. So she go down there to get him, and they said he left with his wife. She said his wife, I am his wife. This dude was married, took back off with the wife, the first wife, and moved back to Miami, and she hadn't seen him since. That was crazy. I just don't think I could do it. I don't think, I know I can't do it. I know. Yeah, they use you. You know, look, they married the Menendez brothers. The Menendez brothers, they done got married, and they'll never get out of jail. She was hurt, you guys. She was hurt. But I kind of felt sorry for her. But I felt sorry for her as being a friend. But I didn't feel sorry because it was stupid. Why would you marry somebody in jail that you really don't know? Through a pen pal. Yep, the man was married. He ended up moving to Miami, and somehow his wife or somebody called him. Now, how he pulled it off, I don't know, but they got married in the jail. I can tell you that. They got married right in jail. Yeah, she was really hurt. Yeah. I wouldn't have hunted no one down. I think, you know what, Fran? I don't know if she hunted him down or something happened and he had to come back up that way, extradited, and his wife was there to pick, was there for him or something. It was some crazy stuff, yeah. But that's all right, because after that, she married somebody else in jail. So she married another one. So it didn't matter. Maybe she maybe she just liked that. That's crazy. Listen, if a man get locked up, I will tell him the judge broke us up. I sure will. Yeah, I've always been like that. I don't do big. You know what? I'm gonna tell you who told me that, Cookie. My brother have gotten into some trouble, and my dad used to tell us that. And I was a little girl. My dad said, "Don't accept no calls. I'm not sending him no money. I'm not doing nothing." Because I didn't put him there and I'm not paying for him. And my dad didn't. So I never believed in that. Nope. I never believed in that. Yeah, she doesn't know her self-worth. She doesn't. But she's a bigger girl. She's been abused. She's been abused for many years, so and they know to say the right thing. They know a man know when you are vulnerable. He knows that. So he knew exactly what to say to her. And she fell for, and she used to be so happy. I'm going to visit. I was like, I said, why would you marry somebody in jail? All these men out. She ain't never give me no good answer. And me and my other girlfriend just talked about it. We did. Hey, what is my nephew in here for? Hey, nephew, how are you? That's my nephew. I bet you getting driven crazy with those kids. Love you, son. That's my nephew. All these men on the street, but she choose someone in jail like that. Yeah, that had to hurt her feelings, though. That had to. Oh man, she was crushed. Y'all know. I know she was. She was crying and crying. I was like, God. But what even was worse, girl, is when she found out the man was already married and he had left to go to Miami to be with the wife, the real wife. I'm not even sure how he pulled that off. I don't know if they don't check in jail or you just get a marriage license. I don't know. Is she? I have to call you. Nephew, get out here. Don't disturb my chat. That's my nephew. Don't disturb my chat. But anyway, yeah. So I really wanted to ask that question to see if people have watched it. I don't understand. It's only one couple that I really see in the little bit of scene that's gonna make it, and it's the redhead lady and the guy in Vegas, the Vegas couple. You know, the black guy that went with a he done picked him up a little Hispanic girl, Puerto Rican girl. He done went with her. I was on this dating site and didn't realize people in jail or prison. Yes, you didn't know that? You didn't know, Fran? Yes, they are allowed to have emails, and they go live and everything. You never seen the prisoners go live? Oh, girl, yeah. They go live. Oh, they run that joint just like they at home. Yeah, that's probably why they don't mind going. Yeah, they have this big website that's is a dating website. Yeah, it's a dating website. And they get to put their pictures up there, and it's allowed. I think it's allowed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, prison ain't like it used to be. All that time and money wasted. It's sad. And it's some nice men, you know. And here's the craziest thing. It's some really creative men. What you call them? Yeah. They creative, like they know how to do anything. No, he's lying about gambling. Oh, is he lying, Pat, about gambling? She having another baby. That's the little bit I saw yesterday. Yeah, oh, get off that. You don't see nobody using our real names. Get off that. Get off. Get out of here. Sorry, y'all. My nephew. Get out of here. I'm about to block him. He using our real names and stuff for here. Get out of here. Go ahead. Go sit down. Men be up to shenanigans while he locked up. They have multiple women take care of them at the same time. Yeah, they sure do. I just seen Jail got a jail TikTok. Oh, is that what it was when they was coming down the line, Miss Juicy? They all was down the line taking turns. You could see the prison door in the back, and it was like 5 of them. But y'all never seen. I seen one where it was 5 of them in one room smoking weed. They had the movie. They were going live. They had the music and everything. They had the sheet up to the door. They were partying. They looked like somebody had them brought them some carry out, some Uber Eats or something, and they was partying in jail. Crazy. No, and this fool have the nerve to ask me to be a drug mule. What? Oh, you gotta tell us about that story, friend. He asked you to be a drug mule? Really? Are you telling the truth or you just trying to disrupt my track? He asked you to be a drug mule? Wow. So you could go to jail for the rest of your life. I'm gonna kick his butt. What? Let me see what she say. Yeah, I was like, how they get internet? Yeah, they have internet and everything, cell phone. Cause you know who's bringing them that stuff. You know the prisoner guards are. The prison guards are doing that. They living better than people. That's probably why they don't mind going in there. And then you got some people protesting, talking about freedom. Freedom for what? They committed crimes. You have a choice to commit a crime or not. So I'm not marching around saying free you. So true, Miss Juicy. Yeah, they are living good, better than people. I wonder. Yeah, they don't have to worry about paying no mortgage, no rent, or nothing like that. They rent free off of us. But they making money off of them, though. They making money off of them. A lot of prisons are privatized. Really? What? So what did he want you to do? He wanted you to transport cross state lines? How did you get out of that one? I mean, inquiring minds just want to know. Y'all, hold up. I just want to know. So how did you get away from that? Fran? I'm talking to Fran. Let me read. Listen. Sue Ellen would have spider webs all across that before jail bars. I'm just saying. You right. Oh, you back. I can't stand when people say free mama. I know. Yeah, I hate when they do that too. Just like we didn't commit a crime. No, all of it ain't for. I heard a story where two girlfriends showed up for a visit to the same man. Yeah, I'm sure they do that. Wait, what you calling about to tell us? Oh, and Fran, wow. Look, we all listening for Fran. Fran, how you get away from him? Did he get locked up? You know, because some women will do that. Some women will do anything. I know y'all know For My Man. I know y'all know that show For My Man. Something like that. Believe it or not, my granddaughter be watching that For My Man, her mom. That's another crazy one, For My Man. No, no, Slim. Nah, I can't do that for you. No, I got a dip. I think I would be so scared to do something like that because I don't want to spend no time in jail that I probably would just get up, get on the a plane and just jet. Just leave everything before I let somebody tie me up in some garbage. Excuse me. You watch that too, yeah, For My Man. That's my show. And some of those be really good girls. Some of those be really good girls that get involved with men like that, you know? Fran, did you how did you get away from him? Because you know a drug mule is something. Look, Fran, tell me, not for my man Deuces. Me too. I'm not doing anything for my man. I'm not going to jail for anyone. The only way I'll ever go to jail that I know is if somebody do something to me or my family and I had to take them out. Yeah, I had to help them transition out of this world. That's the only way. But as far as a crime, I've never been in trouble and never plan on getting in trouble. No, you can't talk to me like that. You can't sweet talk me that I'm gonna help you commit no crime. Nah. I couldn't hear no clink, 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 clink. I couldn't hear it. Yeah, I would have to say Deuces. Yeah, ID channel or something. But you notice For My Man is all black. You notice that basically. Yeah, I think that's an all black one. For My Man. Yeah. And you killing people. Nah, I can't. Nah, it would take a lot, man. I can't go in there and kill nobody. I just can't. I just not like that. And that's a shame the way they do that. You know, it really is. What would we do? You know, but you have these women, and we talked about this, and this is on a serious note. You know, some people just want to be loved, man. Some people just want to be loved. They want to be loved. You get the wrong person come by and say the right things, and they are so desperate and they desire that love so deep that they fall victim to stuff that they don't even know. You know, there's enough competition with other women on the outside. Nobody should be fighting over someone who is locked up. Women are just crazy, though. I'm not going to be with no man that's locked up. No, sir, buddy. No, I'm not putting nothing on your books. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing. It's that, yeah, that all of those women are black women. I like the show For My Man, but nah, I'm not with that, especially when some of those women have kids, yeah. But you know what, again, you guys, that we talk about that when I do the morning shows and I drop a little, you know what? It's a lot of women out here, you guys. And I wonder why it's so many black single women out here. And I'm just talking about black single women because I'm a black woman and my people are black. So that's why I talk about. But I wonder why so many black single women out here. I don't know, but I know they get caught up into wanting to be loved so bad that they sometimes could run into. See, I think in most cases, I think women in general, but I'm like I tell you, I'm talking about us. Women in general carry baggage and they don't trust. Once you break their trust, that's almost it. They don't trust. So I'm inclined to believe that a lot of women just they want to be loved so bad and they want to live that life that they desire that they get hooked up with the wrong men and they start seeing that as love. They become real vulnerable. And so they see a lot of times a person know when people are vulnerable, you know, and they go for that. And that's how I think they get in some of those relationships. There's no, okay, that's what I believe. Isn't that amazing? All the women are like, yep, we said that. I like the show for my man. Yep, I said that. Let's see. There has been a couple of white women on for my man. Yeah, but weren't they going with black men, Fran? They were going with black men though, right? Being incarcerated is not an option. Orange jumpsuit. I know that's right. Girl, I don't want to do, listen, I don't want to do anything for nobody to lock me up. I can't stand, I wouldn't be able to handle. I don't even like to go. I'm claustrophobic. I don't even want to go in a tube to take an MRI or nothing like that. I can't handle. I don't like crowds enough. So I can't imagine being locked up. And then when you go in there, they be looking at you like this. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's mine. I got me one. And you be all scared of. Me too. But you know what? Some people do. Is a lot of women that do settle. Now, that's not what they want, but they settle just to say that they have someone. You know, they believe a half a man is better than no man at all. That's the truth. So they settle. I mean, it is what it is. You know? They figure that, you know, somebody liked them, somebody showing interest in them, so they'll just go ahead and settle with that man. I guess. Yeah, a half a man is, I mean, they just want a man. I'm all for love, however, I'm big on respect. Anyone who disrespects me can't possibly love me. Absolutely. When they start calling you those names, even if a man wants you to do something, to break the law or something, he don't really love you. No, because he wouldn't ask you to break the law and to jeopardize your freedom. No, he'll go ahead and commit that crime by himself. In fact, he wouldn't even let you know he's committing a crime. If he really loved you, that's how I think. So I ain't doing nothing. As far as I have went in a holding cell, but that was my girl. I ain't even went in no holding cell. Nah, I just wouldn't be able to take it. Let's see. There are a lot of single women, some by choice or because they didn't work out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I believe that. They settle because they don't know the difference. We're not knowing who you are. Yeah, you know, talk, Miss Juicy. I agree. I agree that a lot of women are single by choice, but there are a lot of women who's not single by choice. There are a lot of women out here that has the mentality of some man is better than no man at all, too. We have those out there. We all know some of those. And I know some women who are single by choice. I just think that a lot of women are out here and they're not single by choice. They're just having a tough time finding somebody. I don't know if it's their standards or whatever, but I believe a lot of them aren't out here just by choice. I do. I just have a hard time believing that a lot of women are really out here by choice. I think this is just some of my perception, my overview of things, is that women have been taking care of themselves, especially single women, and holding the fort down for so long that they have built in their mind that they don't need a man because they have been taking care of themselves for a long time, and it's okay. So they have little tolerance for bullsh crap, you know. And so some men, they don't even give a chance, especially if they've been abused and beaten and downtrodden, you know. Then when someone nice comes along, you just don't believe that person because you've been hurt so much that you just tend to shy away from that person. So I don't know. That's just what I think on some of it. On some of it, love is an action word and people manipulate if they can. Absolutely. That's because they don't know the difference. Yeah, absolutely. So I just see that's how that goes, you know. I believe so many women have been hurt and been left out here to fend for themselves and raise their own kids that it's hard for them to trust a man. You know, that's like an older person sometime, or anyone you've been with somebody, you know, it's even in marriage too. You could be married for years. That whole marriage haven't been so happy, but you decide to just stay with that person because you know that person. So you just hang in there because you don't want to go out and do anything different. So even if that person is abusing you in some cases, you allow that person to abuse you. That's the truth in a lot of marriages. All these marriages who's lasted 39 years, 39 years, 40 above, and 30 and 20 years, they haven't always been happy, you know, but they decide to make it work, or they decided in their mind, so they just gonna stay in the marriage. So even if you left somebody after you have been with them 30 or 40 years, this is just my take on it. It's hard for you to meet somebody else. I mean, Jew, you just been with this dude 30 years, and now here comes someone. It's kind of hard to be with someone else after that. It is. So then that's when I'm set in my ways. So thankful that I know my worth. Yes, I'm set in my ways as well. Exactly. I can't trust for someone to let me down. So I have to hit the floor running. See? Me too, Cookie, loving my single life. Some people do. It's hard trying to date now because I see so many of my girlfriends going through cheating and hearing different stories that I just don't. I'm glad you said that. Hold that. I'm not saying, especially when I have children who are watching my actions. Absolutely, Miss Juicy. I agree. Let's go back to this. It's hard trying to date now because I see so many of my girlfriends going through cheating and hearing different stories that I just don't trust dating. Now, Fran, I just have a question for you, and it's just a question. Those are your friends' relationship. Why are you scared? Did you experience something that you're afraid to go out and develop to have a relationship with someone? That's them. Why does that make you scared, sweetheart? All righty now, Queen Lewis. Queen Lewis is in here? That's Queen Diva. Queen Diva, baby. I was about to say Queen Lewis don't come over, but I didn't know she was there. Queen Diva, that is Cookie. Franny, is that you getting back to me? Hold on. Yes, it's hard to find date after being married, divorced, now single mother, plus it's too many weirdo. Especially when you have kids, teach folks how to treat yourself. Yep. Especially when you teach folks how to treat you. Exactly. Especially when you have kids. Miss Juicy, you have to be real careful because we've seen and heard and seen too many crazy stories that you won't trust anyone. You know, and it's sad because men are totally different now than what they were years ago. You know, you could find a good stepfather years ago and you could find a bad one. But now it just seems like these people are crazy and running rampant that you can't trust anyone. You know? So yeah, but I wouldn't say if I was single. If I was single, I wouldn't say I would be afraid to date someone because someone is cheating. You know, I just don't know. You have to go out there, but it seems like they all do. They seem like a lot of men do cheat. That's okay. Oh, I'm talking about that's okay. Fran, my last meaningful relationship, I never got closure, and he broke up with me on Facebook. What? On Facebook, Fran? He just broke up with you on Facebook? What'd he say? He wrote Facebook, Fran is over? I'm not sure how he did that, Fran. He broke up with you on Facebook. Oh, that's something. Somebody my right baby son in college now. Oh, is that right? All my children are grown married with their own. Uh-huh. I got I have grandchildren. My kids are grown. We got into an argument. He put our business on. Oh, Social media, dang, back then on Facebook too. That's social media. People running social media. I hate that. You know what? I tell my family, I tell my daughter-in-laws, my sons, anybody, my sister, anybody, please don't put garbage on Facebook. That's a social media. I was taught, and maybe this is bad because now we hear about sometimes, but what happens in your house, stay in your house. You don't take it all over the streets. See, to me, when you're on Facebook and post your business, you letting everybody know your business. Everybody don't need to know your business. That's what happens on YouTube. YouTube. These people tell these people their business, and then when they get mad, they use it against them. That's why I be trying to tip lightly on what I say about where I work, where I live, and stuff, because these people are crazy. It shouldn't be, but it is, because you got crazy mofos on here. And they'll use all your business. At this point, I'm fine being by myself, coming and going when I want to. Yeah, it's freedom. Yeah, it's definitely freedom when you don't have him. It is free. But you know what though? You could be married and come and go as you want to. Mm-hmm. It's the understanding that you and your spouse will have. You know? I don't know. You just have a right to do you, be married, be not, I just don't think that I would not trust another man. I know it's difficult, y'all, but you can't just you can't lump everybody. You can't generalize and lump them all in one category. You just can't do that. Every man is not like that, okay? Every man is not a cheater. Just seems like 99.9% is, but that little 1% might not be a cheater. Maybe you'll find that 1%, but they do. But I think people are getting so used to, this may sound crazy. I think people are so getting used to their mate cheating on them, they almost accept that garbage. Am I wrong for thinking that? You can use me against me though. I'm good with all I have been through. Oh no, baby. I get you, baby. I wouldn't. I've always been the type that when it's over, it's over. When they come back sniffing around, I pay them dust. Yep. One thing I did not, I think I said that on my live the other day. People have a time and a season. When their time and their season is up, let them go. Don't cry. Don't beg them. Don't do anything. Just let them go. They've done their job in your life, whatever it was for. If it brought you happiness, if it was to hurt you, if it was sad, everybody in your life is purpose. So don't beg them to stay. You sniff and hoop and holler and you do all that. Their time is up. Let them go. Let them go. Don't have someone around that don't really love you, that's going to mistreat you mentally and physically. And not only that, go dog you out. Don't do that. That's not even the bad part. It was Christmas. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Did it crush you like that, friend? Really? How did I know, Lily? I'm subscribed to you. Why I didn't get a notification? See, that's what I mean. We have to support each other. I would have came over there, Lily, if I would have known you did one. Yeah, I like to support people who support me, and I'll even support. I didn't know that, Lily. I watched the replay though. Fran, that is really sad on Christmas, and you still. So why can't you let him go? It seems like you just holding on to him. You're still hurting, Fran, from 2015, and I'm not trying to be funny. You still hurting from 2015, honey? Because some stuff could be long lasting. That you still have his picture. Yep, my mother used to tell me that better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. Yep, that's what my mom used to tell me. Better to have had than not have had at all as well. Wow. Hey, Red Bones, baby. I saw you here early and you dropped out. I said you probably come back. Hello, my love. Well, no one wanted to join the panel, but we all just got into a conversation. It went really good. I know there is a lot going on, baby. So I didn't mind not having people in here. I just was gonna come because I had promised, you know. One day we'll knock them out the park. But right now we just slow but steady winning the race. Uh-huh. Yep. But I really wanted to have a panel and get people to talk. And Queen Diva tried to come on, but she didn't know how. But it's okay because I've had a good time here. We're following Fran's story that her boyfriend dumped her on Facebook in 2015, and she's still. Fran, sounds like you still in love with him, honey. And then we go wrap this up. We've been here an hour and 35. Fran, you still in love with him? Oh, here you go. You said that. I did. I'm still not over it, but it's all good. I'm in what I call a situationship. Oh, Fran, how's that gonna work? I hope they don't see this. How's that gonna work out that you're in a situationship if you still in love with somebody else? Is that fair to the situationship? If you still in love, or did you tell a person in the situationship that you still in love with the Facebook drop guy? How does that work? I don't know. I'm just asking you for real. Oh, I have a bad migraine. I will join. Oh, sweetheart, take care of your migraine. They say you drink strong dark coffee that gets rid of migraine. I appreciate you joining me, Miss Manny, though. I really do. I'm really a good person, a good host. Busy, but I'm just passing by. Love you, Red Bones. Thank you, baby. I truly enjoyed this commentary. I'm gonna get ready to go. I appreciate it too. Tomorrow I have an early day. I have to be up and be at work at 7. Is my 12-hour shifts. So I probably won't. I won't be on Monday because I have to work day shift Monday. You know, I chose to work for one of my co-workers, so I won't be here Monday as well. Let's see. Reason, season, a lifetime. He was a seasoned Fran Boo. He was. His time is up, Fran. You just gotta go ahead and enjoy your life, baby. You can't get stuck on that. You can't get stuck on somebody, baby. You know, he didn't have enough respect for your love for you that he dumped you on Facebook. That's some crazy stuff. Oh, here go Patter. Patter saying they just shut me down. Who shut you down? Francis, please understand my fiance is 6 feet under on 6 Mile in Detroit, Michigan due to a drunk driver. I died. I'm still here. There's more to life than just yeah, baby, it is. You do have to do something, sweetheart. Oh, hold on. Because now somebody getting me straight back here. Fran, find a hobby that relaxes you if you decide to get out. Come join us too. We gonna deal with some stuff. Yes, it's all fair at Miss T situation because till they done anymore. Explain a situationship to me, baby? I'm not trying to be funny. Explain a situationship to me, and then maybe I'll understand more. Cookie, my dear, I'll wait. And now I would never get back with him. My situation shit works for us because I don't push him and he doesn't push me. We have known each other since high school and been friends for years. Oh, okay. So is a situational ship like a friends with benefit ship? I'm just asking. Not for a friend, for myself. Is that what that is? Is it something like that, y'all? Just go ahead and tell a story. Just go ahead and tell a girl. Is it friends with benefits? Is that what that is? It was very enjoyable night with you, Misty. Thank you, Patrice. I appreciate it. That season may have led you to a lifetime and a lifeline. That's interesting, Miss Manny. It could have. Well, I tell you this. We're here for you tonight. We had a good conversation, lady. I enjoyed everyone on. I really appreciate it. Now, if you have a channel, let me know so I could come over there. You know what we should do? And I don't know how people think about this, because you know people always take something and make it nothing. But what we should do is have a subscription thing. If you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. And then we'll get somebody else to subscribe. Then we'll get my people to come over there. If they like you and if they want to, they can subscribe to you. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds kind of good. I don't know. Slow but steady wins the race. James always tell me, so I'm not worried. It was very enjoyable. Oh, thank you, Fran. It's somewhat a relationship, but we don't put a name on it. Oh, but yes, you could say that. Okay. Okay. A situationship. Yes, great commentary. Thank you, Miss Juicy. I've never seen you before, but I sure appreciate you joining me. We do everything a couple. Oh, okay. You just don't put a name on it. I got you, baby. You just don't want to label it. But do you find yourself to be committed to each other? Is it something like a commitment type thing too? Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Go subscribe to Lily. I didn't know Lily had this topic on earlier. I would have joined her. I mean, you know, we're not forcing anyone to join. My thing is, I don't care about promoting somebody else's channel. I don't care that I'm not 1,000. Yes, I like to get there, but it's not that serious. You might like Lily commentary just as well as you like mine, or you might like hers more. It doesn't matter. If you have a channel, let us know and we can subscribe to it, you guys. Why you take your channel down? But I love your vibes. Why you take your channel down, Mrs. Manny? Because why you take your channel? Because I'm gonna tell you something, baby. Miss Manny, I listen to what everyone is saying, and I might start deleting the pictures. You know what? You'll slowly grow out of it, baby. But somehow you have to take yourself out of that situation. And if it is deleting pictures, delete pictures, and then you just grow out of it. And if you really, Fran, this is the truth, baby. If you need to seek counseling, seek counseling. You know, we're just here giving you a little advice, talking with you, offering commentary, but it could be that you need counseling to help you dissolve that relationship, you know, because this is just me. This is just me, sweetheart. I'm not saying wrong or right. Fran, I don't know, but you'll get to know me. I say what I believe, my views, my point, my opinions, and my perception of things. You can't go forward with nobody, even in this situationship. You're going to let it be a situationship because you really can't go forward because you're still in love with the old boo and you still have him hanging on. Until you clean yourself and clear yourself totally of him, you probably have a problem having a real relationship with someone. And maybe you and Boo understand that. Are you okay with that? I mean, that's just I'm more so committed. He said he is, but I don't. See? There you go, baby. There you go. You more so committed and he's not. So you accepting him just as he is. Is that fair to you? Is that really fair to you that you will allow you to give yourself to him and him not give himself completely to you? I don't know, baby girl. But as long as you hold on to that, no one will really want you 100% because they'll be afraid that if that just happened to come back in the picture, whatever they built with you, because you still so in love with that, you'll drop it and go with that and leave that person in the dust and hurt them. In most cases, you know, let's read some of these. My vibrant energy was off. I couldn't put a finger on it, so I decided I had to unsubscribe and start over all the way over. Okay, you should know when you're not feeling it, Miss Patter. Yes, because I don't want to go through heartbreak again, and it keeps my heart safe that way. Okay, we understand it. Yes, Mz.Teavalocity is grown and sexy, mature information and interactive on your platform, and I just love it. And Cookie, thank you, love, because you know why I'm saying thank you, love. You know, I thought you was something else, somebody else, Miss Cookie. You know what I'm talking about. But Miss Cookie, it had to be that book you wrote me that connected us. I've seen the way the woman on my mother's side become bitter and turn to alcohol. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, sweetheart, you might want to get a little counseling. I've been trying to do a networking party. So if you like networking, subscribe to my channel by clicking on my avatar. Okay. And then you trying to do a networking party, I'll do that. I mean, anything is worth a try, you guys. Anything have to be different than the beefing. I'm willing to try almost anything other than tearing down each other. Yes, I may be in the wrong sector, but that don't mean that I'm going to move. You know, I'm just going to continue to drive my train. You know, I'm going to continue to do me. You know, when I grow, I'll grow. How I grow, I'll grow. Simple. Calling it a situation will have you to doubt it all, whether it's true or not, in my humble opinion. Miss Manny, I'm with you. I'm with you, Fran, babe. Little sis, you are so much more. Absolutely. Sweetheart, you are. And I don't know why you settling. And you know, let me tell you something. Sometimes God leads you to places you haven't been for a reason. Now, I've never seen you, Fran. I've seen you in other chats. Oh, I've seen you around. Excuse me, but I never seen you here. And you shared your story with us, and we're giving advice. And we're giving advice, or we doing commentary on what you're saying, simply because we probably are older and experienced women, or just experienced women, or had some relationship, and that's all we doing. We're not making this about you. Don't think that we are harping or any. I don't want anything negative to come out of us conversing with you in reference to what you're talking about, because that's not who I am. That's not who we are. We appreciate you for sharing your story with us. But again, I'm only going to ever speak my truth. Now, hopefully my truth will mean something more to you, that you will continue to come, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I think by you hanging on to that relationship, you'll never be ready for anyone else. That's just my advice to you. Okay? I'm all for unity with other like-minded people. Me too. I got sick of this stuff. Hiya, Red Bones. How are you? Oh, look how you talking. Hiya. No, not quite contrary. You are in the right sector. I need this. We need this, and you are a refreshing place. Thank you. Um, no, baby girl, it's so much more. Please, I beg you to love yourself more and understand. Yeah, we talk, we deal with that. I understand, Miss Pat, and God is still working on me. He's still working on every one of us. Yes, Mama Tiva, thank you. Fran Grant, you welcome. It's no judgment zone. Tell her again, baby. We here to listen and support each other. What I say, if my crown is crooked, help me place it straight. I mean that. If my crown is tilted, help me straighten it up. I mean that. That's what we're here for. Thanks, Miss Juicy. You must listen to me. There's nothing wrong with counseling. I personally saw a counselor, and I hold a BA in psychology with a minor in social work. Mental health is a very important part of wellness. Absolutely. And sometimes when we can't disconnect from hurt and pain, we continue to carry that hurt and pain. That's why I said, if you need to see someone, Miss Fran, baby, do what you need to do so you could feel fulfilled, so you could be happy in all that you're doing. I'm here for you. You chose who you want to be with, baby girl. Yeah, we got it, Paddle. We got it. We here for Miss Juicy. I'm glad I came over. Thank you very much. How did you get over here, Fran? Just a question. Welcome there, my bones, baby. I love this chat. Thank you, Patrice. You there? You just a little quiet. He's still working on all of us. I know he's still working on me. We all need help each other in correction and love. I do. I know this chat was very much needed. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed you all. Right. Yeah, he's working on all of us. I know he's working on me every day. Girl, he gonna say, I'm tired of working on you. No, he's not. He's gonna say, I'm gonna work on you until the end of the day. He's working on me. So as I close, I say this, and we said it, somebody said it. If your crown is crooked, if you see my crown is crooked, help me straighten it. Queens, kings, if you see his crown is tilted, help him straighten it. Be a blessing, not a bother. Always thank you for coming to join me. I'm going to play our music and we're going to get out of here. I appreciate it. I will not be here tomorrow and I will not be here Monday. Lady Lily. Lily is a content creator and so was someone else on here. Please let us know so we could come over there and join your channel. Please, please do. I didn't even know, Lily. I'm so mad at you. I'm going to always support you, sis. Let me tell you something. We support each other. Had you told me that, baby girl, I would have been over there. Next time, hit me up. You keep me abreast of everything else. Hit me up and I would have been over there. I am my sister's keeper. Tell them. They didn't hear you, Cookie. I am my sister's keeper. In spite of what they say, I am my sister's keeper. Girl, when we grow, we going to be powerful. See, God's going to shift us in this sector. I'm telling you. And we going to be powerful because people are going to get sick of the mess. See, it's a lot of us here. There's a lot of older women here. And I'm going to tell you how I tapped on, because sometimes I'm up late at night. It takes me sometime until like 2 o'clock. And I go on other people chat. And when they call in, and just by seeing the chat, I know they older women. And so I told my son, I said, I'm targeting people around my age. They hanging around here and they enjoying this just like me. I got on and I watched the roasting until it became too much. And then I backed off. But I said that was my target audience. And I think that's what will come over and join us. People tired of this stuff, y'all. People tired of that. You know, it's tough to hear somebody talk about somebody's dead child or somebody's kid. That's tough for me. That's very tough. And to talk about people, disabilities and stuff, that's tough for me. It really is. So this is how we go out. Oh, and Lee and spill it. Yeah. Okay, like I said, I've seen you around, Frandy girl. I know you have, Cookie. I know you have. Me and you had that conversation, and I knew where you was coming from, baby. Yeah, I was sick of it too. There's a shift all around you happening now. Yeah. We shall meet again, but it'll probably be Tuesday. My coffee time. Yeah, we're going to support each other. Absolutely. Thank you, Lily. Much love to you, baby. Much love to you, Queen Diva. Yeah. Speak it as you see it. Put it into the universe. Yeah, we're going to be a powerful force to reckon with. And they know that. And people know that. That's why they don't want to shed no light on me. Because they know that if they have a mature crowd that's getting tired, they're going to flock right over here to the tea. They know that. It's what people don't say that I listen to. When is your freestyle? Okay, Miss Juicy, we got to come over to your Freestyle Friday. At nighttime, when I'm at work. Okay, Freestyle Friday. Because I have Freestyle Friday in the daytime, but it's totally different, baby. Tell us when we could come over there. Everyone be blessed. Don't stress. I won't. And be a blessed and not a bother. We'll be there. Okay, I'll try to get that, Miss Juicy. Thanks. Of course, thanks to my gemologists. They know I greatly appreciate them. Always thank you, Queen Diva, for looking out for me by telling my moms, but they already know they precious to me, and I appreciate it because these ladies jumped in when I didn't have nobody. They offered to help me, and so I appreciate that. I reached out to them because my spirit. Thank you, Miss Juicy. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go from everybody's platform and support them. Try to support them. So somebody gave me a time up here. Somebody put a time up here. Thank you, Miss Pat. I love you back. Love you, baby. Take care. Fran, we with you, baby. It's at 9 p.m. on Friday. Okay, I work, but I'm going to tune in. I'm going to tune in on my phone. I'm just going to let you know that I'm there, and I'm going to exit. Okay? Because now, listen, can't be messing up with my coins. But that's what I'll do because I'm late. I'm working. But I'll tap in Miss Juicy. And is it Ms. Juicy Reviews? Good night, Patrice. Thank you, baby. And you was the first one here, Patrice. Miss Juicy Reviews. Okay, hold on. Great show. Thank you, Queen Diva. Thank you for coming on and having me. I definitely needed a Dell convo today, especially. Oh, okay, baby. We gonna hit you up. We gonna check you out. No, don't want to mess up the coin. No, but I'll be there. I was. Thank you, baby. Red Bones, I appreciate you so much, love. I know you doing and dealing with your children and stuff like that, baby. But so 9 o'clock, Miss Juicy Reviews. I'll come over there, baby. I'm gonna come and subscribe to you. All right, Lily, you too. Yeah, and I am subscribed to you, Lily. So I don't know what's happening. They said that they messing up these notifications. So, well, I appreciate everybody who came and hung with me. Yes, we know we got a lot going on in the hood, in the neighborhood. So, anyway, Red Bones, I love you, and Bench Thinker. You guys are something else. Mz.Teavalocity, you convicted me in my spirit so bad. One morning, I knew that God used you to speak to me because I didn't speak up for what I knew was right. I immediately subscribed. Really? That's probably why when you wrote me. And I felt that, right? I felt that. That's probably why. Because it was long enough to know that somewhere spiritually we was connecting, but you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, baby. You made my day, Miss Cookie. Much love to all of y'all. Okay, y'all at least have one. You too. I love you. I love you too, baby. Thank you, Red Bones. You know I connected with you right away. And Lily, I know good people when I see them. See, one thing we're not going to do, we're not going to go and do all that foolishness. Even if we break up and the marriage is over, we're not going to do nothing like that. We're not going to do that because that's not who we are. Okay? So anyway, goodbye. I'm getting out of here, y'all. Y'all know y'all can stay here all night. Goodbye. I got work tomorrow. Pat, I love you too, baby. I'm not ignoring you. Love you. See you later, baby. Thanks for joining me again. You could have been anywhere, but you was right here with Miss T. Appreciate that so much. Good night.